So if people take your video and embed it onto their site, guess what? Now you can have them buying your stuff, tipping, giving you tips, paying you for your free content, and opting into your list. How insane is this? Now, finally, here. This is my favorite part. So we've already talked about how this is going to crush Google, right? We already see that this is so much better than Google because basically it's Google but on steroids. Our content gets ranked based on reviews, not by how many links you have. This is starting right now, so we're getting in at the ground floor. Almost nobody knows about this. I was one of the first people that I am the first person that I have seen even talking about this. So you get to get it on the ground floor. Now, by getting it on the ground floor, you get to be the first person to put content in your market. Think about how insane that is, okay? So in Google, you're fighting people that have been around for years. Where with uQast, you're going to be the first one. Just think about that. Number 2, you get paid for your stuff. Number 3, you have affiliates selling your stuff. Number 4, you get paid for all the stuff that everybody you send here buys and all the people they invite to uQast buys. So that's how it crushes Google. Now it crushes YouTube because, again, when people embed your videos onto their site, it's not going to show them your competitors' videos at the end of the video. You can make money right from people watching your videos by letting them go to your shopping cart, by hitting the shopping cart button, by letting them give you a tip, and so on. And there's so much more, but I'm trying to keep this really precise and to the point. So we talked about how it crushes Google. We talked about how it crushes YouTube. Now let's talk about how it crushes Clickbank. So basically, it's similar to Clickbank, but here's the difference. Number 1, Clickbank is going to charge you 7.5 or 8% processing fees, correct? So if you sell something, they're going to take 8% of all the money that you make for your products to process the credit cards. Well, uQast is going to let you keep 100% of the profits of the sales price minus a 3.5 processing fee. That's it. 3.5%. So only 3.5 cents for every dollar that you make. 3.5 cents. Number 2, Clickbank doesn't allow you to have upsells or downsells until you've made 5,000 sales. And even then, you have to get it approved by Clickbank. They have to say it's okay, which could be a nightmare, right? Well, now, all you have to do is use uQast's upsell editor, okay? So all you're going to do is say, okay, here's my video number 1. Now, you upload your products, you create your products inside of uQast. Then you say, from the drop-down list, you pick your product and say, okay, I want that to be my first upsell. All right? Then all you're going to do is get the code, and then it's going to give you a button that says yes and a button that says no thanks. And you add that to your website, and boom, you're done. That's your upsell page. Then you can go on to where if they say yes to this upsell, you can give them another upsell. Or if they say no, you can give them what's called a downsell. Now, if they say no to this one, again, you can give them yet another downsell or another upsell. So you will now have a complete funnel. People will take, anybody that buys your product, okay, your front-end product, will take anywhere from 15 to 30% of them. So basically almost 1 out of 3 people will take a product as an upsell. So, and usually it has to be about half the amount of money you charge them for the front-end product. For example, let's say your front-end product was $97. So this product right here is $97. Well, if you offer them an upsell for like $47, half of what they just paid, about 30% of them are going to take that upsell. So you're going to add another $50 to every $100 sale. What is that going to do for your front end? Now, that's not the only thing. You can also pay your affiliates anywhere from 25 to 75%. So you can allow people to go out there and sell all your stuff. So you're going to have a ton of people sending traffic to this site. And as long as you got good content, and it's going to rank in the search engine, in the uQast, which is starting right now. We're the first ones to know about this. You need to jump on this. I literally am counting down the seconds until they launch on December 7th. You need to go to ucastnow.com right now. ucastnow.com right now. And what you need to do is you need to register. Then what you need to do is, well, what I'm going to do, okay, you don't need to do this, but what I am going to do is I am going to buy my way into this right away. I want to be the first person to get in because here's the deal. The first person to get in, when you get your shopping cart, what's going to happen is you get a URL, a custom URL, which is going to be like ucast.com/your keyword. So imagine being able to get ucast.com/internet marketing, okay? Or the most competitive keyword term, make money online. Just imagine the possibilities. This is insane. Now, I apologize if I've, talked about this a lot on my fan page. I know it could be, maybe I'm going too far with it, but I'm truly excited about it. So I can't apologize for something that I sincerely believe in. You're going to see that this is not a bunch of BS. I truly believe in this, and I am going to buy this. All right? Excuse me. So what I would do if I were you, if you're interested in this, contact me. Because what I think I'm going to do is, if anybody gets this through my affiliate link, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some type of a session, like a workshop, where we go in and we strategize together. Okay, maybe a few of us, a handful of people will go in. We're going to do a workshop. We're going to strategize together on how we can use uCast. Okay, so we're going to make it worth your while. I'm going to create an awesome bonus, and I'll probably end up throwing in like Facebook, my Facebook Performance Mentoring Program for free or something, which is a $497 value. My Facebook Performance Masters, which is $197. Where you get, access to over 14 hours of coaching calls, my 7 weeks of webinars, and my Facebook Performance Mentoring Program, the most valuable course I've created to date. Then you get my 10 modules from Facebook Performance Masters. Basically, you will be an absolute expert. You will absolutely be able to crush it with Facebook. And I show you how to not only just crush Facebook, I show you how to find content and create content, which is all module, I believe, 6, and also week 2 in the mentoring program. That's exactly what you need to take advantage of uCast. You need to create content, and you need to know what content to create. I show you strategies to precisely go in and strategically find topics that are guaranteed to be loved by your market. Okay, so you know exactly what free content to create. So when you put it out there, you know it's going to get rated the best. So what we do is we take what's already out there and it's already been proven to win. And then we go create our own. I show you how to create your own products. We talk about everything. I show you how to do webinars. I show you how to set up funnels like this. What's the most valuable products, how to set up the front end, the back end, how to get people to opt into your list, and so much more. I'm not going to explain it here. You probably have heard of my Facebook Performance Mentoring class. I charge $497. I just did my last coaching call tonight. You're going to get 7 weeks of webinars, coaching calls, and the whole nine. If that's something you're interested in, let me know. I'll throw that in, and I'll throw in a live workshop for anybody that gets this through my link, and we'll go in and we will workshop this together live, and we'll figure out exactly how we're going to use this after we buy it. We'll go in and I'll log into my account, and we'll completely tear this site apart and figure out, okay, how are we all going to dominate each of our markets? Okay? So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you contact me before, like right now. Say, hey, that's something I think that would be cool. I want in, and we'll set it up, and we'll make sure that everything goes right. Okay? And I'm probably only going to let one person for each market. So it's on a first come, first serve. Even if there's only a handful of people, if somebody comes to me first and says, hey, I'm targeting, stock market, then that person gets that market. I'm not going to help another person target that same market. So I'm only going to let one person per market. So I'm going to give all my strategies to that person. All right. So just so you know, that's it. That's it for this video. Whether you go through my link or not, I really don't care. Obviously it would be awesome. I'm a marketer. So of course I'm going to promote my affiliate link. I have, I'm not ashamed to say that. However, I will tell you this. I would urge you to do this regardless of if you go through my link or not. I'm not talking about this just because I think it's cool and I just want to make money. That's not the case. I love to tell you about awesome and valuable stuff. I believe that this is one of the most valuable things that's out there. Okay, I think we've never had something this awesome come along to us ever. Okay, as internet marketers. This is like again, it's Google, YouTube, Clickbank, all wrapped up into one. Those are the 3 biggest players for internet marketers, and they're all wrapped up into one. And it's connected to LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter, which I show you how to use those. You combine all that together and your Aweber list, you are going to absolutely destroy it. Especially if you're somebody that has kick-ass content, which if you don't, I show you how to create kick-ass content. And as long as you have kick-ass content, but you don't have the affiliates, you don't have the mass distribution, now you do. Okay, now you do. This is your opportunity. That's it for this video. Hope you think it's cool. Talk to you soon.